Thank you for registering on Reveal. I will take you on a short onboarding session to give you a glimpse of what Customer Insights Reveal can provide you with. If you want a live product tour, just let us know so that we can organize one at your convenience. Let's get started. In the dashboard, you will see a few charts that are commonly used by our users. The charts can also be found in the sections on the left. The first thing we recommend you to check is your RFM. You go to Settings and select from the list Rfm Score Mapping. This is where you can see all your database of customers segmented based on their buying behavior and transactional history. RFM stands for Recency, Frequency, and Monetary Value. Rfm Segmentation is a marketing practice used to identify and monitor customer lifetime value by grouping customers into different segments based on their buying behavior, meaning a customer's transaction history in terms of recency, frequency, and monetary values. This practice is used to create customer clusters based on their recent purchases, the frequency of their purchases, and the monetary value of their orders. Rfm segmentation helps e-commerce stores increase their customer base through customer value optimization. We can refer to a customer as a soulmate if that customer has a 555 RFM score, 5 in recency, 5 in frequency, and 5 in monetary value. That means he's an active customer that has placed a big number of orders and spent a big amount of money with your store compared to other customers. It's very important that you monitor the lifetime value of this group of customers. What to do next? So, the soulmates are your ideal customer profile. If you can identify them, you will be able to grow your revenue. You can tailor customer experience based on their buying behavior in order to delight and retain these customers. If you have potential lovers in your database, the ones who bought recently, placed very few orders or very high value, who bring an important part of your revenue, you may want to understand what made them choose you and what you can do to make them stay for more than a one-night stand through an online survey. The about to dump you customers, recency of 2 to 3, frequency of 1 to 5, and monetary value of 1 to 5 are disengaging from you. So you can think about a re-engagement campaign that would bring them back on your website, like sending them a personalized email, asking what happened that made them stop buying from you. These RFM groups you will discover are the key of you understanding how knowing and monitoring your customer value can help your shop grow. A very important feature as well is segments. On the segments section, you will see a graphical representation of the difference in terms of revenue and margin your new and returning customers have. You will be able to acknowledge the higher margins that returning customers bring you rather than the new ones. By the way, did you know that retaining a customer is 5 to 10 times cheaper than acquiring a new one? You will also see how each of your RFM groups contributed to your revenue and margin and how they differentiate themselves. This will help you deliver more relevant experiences to every customer, will make them feel special and important, reminding them of why they chose to shop with you in the first place and encouraging them to come back in the future. Customer voice. This section is extremely important and it's based on the NPS, Net Promoter Score. The NPS is a metric that shows how many customers are willing to recommend your products or services to others. This is one of the most important KPIs for any e-commerce businesses to track, since it's the only one that gives an insight into future customer behavior. One way of getting better insights from your customers about their experience with your store is to calculate the NPS at 2 key moments, before and after delivery. In Reveal, we call this pre-delivery and post-delivery NPS. By using this method to look at data, you can understand how well the under-promise, over-deliver principle is respected throughout the customer journey, as well as how customer expectations match with the reality you propose. In this section, you will see many graphs that track NPS for different things, brands, categories, RFM groups, or different customer or order attributes. Once you have this data, you can come up with a strategy to get amplified by promoters through personalized experiences. Act in real time immediately after a detractor lets you know his experience. Brainstorm around improving the NPS and set a quarterly goal for it. The lifetime value section is also very important. Customer value is the acknowledgement of what a product or service is worth to a customer versus the possible alternatives. Normally, customer value is calculated as the difference between benefits and costs. Knowing your customer value is extremely important because only knowing the value that your customers have, you will be able to create a value for your customers further. What to do next? Companies like Amazon, Costco, etc. have been so successful over the years because they understood the effectiveness of using customer value as a growth metric. They chose to focus on growing customer value and loyalty rather than making sell campaigns and constant customer acquisitions. And because of this approach, they are world leaders in terms of customer centricity and loyalty. Constantly spending funds on customer acquisition is a vicious cycle that only creates an illusion of growth and has you spending money on channels that are ultimately unsustainable. You can create a customer loyalty and referral program, or word-of-mouth marketing. Being able to track and measure customer value allows you to set yourself up for success. This strategy will act as your brand's blueprint for how you're going to achieve the larger goal of retaining customers. The cohort analysis section will help you look at your acquisitions and retention differently. We look at your cohorts based on your customer's first purchase moment. This type of view can help you understand how effective are your customer acquisitions, looking at the second month stickiness rate. In this section, you will see your customer count, order count, and the revenue that your customers bring you on a monthly basis. What to do next? Learn which are your best cohorts and your highest second month stickiness to be able to replicate them to bring you high potential customers. Cohort analysis allows you to understand groups of users based on actions taken or not taken. This allows you to analyze how their unique behaviors affect conversions, revenue, churn and retention, and much more. One of the main things that the cohort analysis can help you with is the ability to improve your conversion funnel optimization. You will be able to accurately determine how your user experience has affected your conversion rate from the top of the funnel to the bottom. These are very few of the most important features of Reveal. For a full product tour, just reach out to us and we are happy to help you in your e-commerce growth journey.